All right, so what's up, guys? So we are out here on another run, out here doing this craziness for all of you guys to simply sit back, watch, admire, and of course enjoy. And you know, what are we doing out here? We are working out, right? You might have guessed that. No brainer. And you know, we hope that you're doing the same, right? You're out here or out there. In fact, you know, going to the gym, hopefully going to a park, getting some exercise, or even at home doing some workouts. So, you know, you might want some couple of bits of advice for that, right? So, you know, don't worry, because we are gonna give you our top 4 tips in order, you know, for your workout. So without further ado, we're gonna start with tip number 4, you know, in accordance to number 1, which is the important one, of course. So tip number 4 in regards to working out is, you know, to focus on you, right? But, you know, don't necessarily get so in your head that you get very self-conscious and think about yourself too much, right? But you don't want to be, you know, distracted by outside variables, right? The people that may be at the gym and so forth, right? Your friends might be there, and it's not to say that's bad, they should stop talking to them, but remember that when you're in the gym, your workout is priority number 1, right? Your friends come second. And I've met far too many people who confuse that, who go to the gym as sort of a, you know, social club, which, you know, you can argue it is, but if you want to get the most out of your workout, you want to have the best time there, get in and out efficiently, you have to make it a priority. You have to make it the most important thing is, you know, doing your workout. So if you eliminate those distractions, right? The TV might be on in the background, or you know, your phone might be buzzing with text messages and so forth. Learn to put those distractions away, right? Leave your phone in your car if you have to. Keep them out of sight and out of mind. So that way, when you're in the gym, your mind can only be on the gym, right? And getting better, working out your body, not, you know, those outside circumstances that you will eventually deal with once you leave the gym, right? They're not there for you to deal with while you're there in the gym. So don't worry about them, right? Worry about your workout. And what you'll see is you'll start to get the most efficient way to use your time, right? While you're there, you won't be messing up, and you'll get in and out quicker. And that's the whole goal, right? Because a lot of us hate it. They hate the gym. But, you know, tip number 3, you gotta learn to love it, right? Because if you don't, it's gonna be a lot harder for you, right? So you gotta fall in love with the act of going to the gym, right? Not necessarily falling in love, you know, with bigger biceps or bigger arms, bigger shoulders, but, you know, the fact that you're working towards that should be your love, right? Your primary motivating factor, or at least one of them, because, you know, that's the most beautiful thing. You going to the gym is giving you the opportunity to grow and get better and become, you know, a more improved person, right? Not just in the gym, but outside as well. And it teaches you that mindset, that discipline that you need to excel in life, right? It's not just about, you know, improving your body, right, and getting that result that you want, although that can feel great. You really have to understand, you know, the gym is there for your enjoyment. You only get a certain number of times to work out in your life, right? It may feel as if we can go to the gym whenever and however many times we want, but every time that you're there is one time less in your life that you'll have it, and nobody knows the number of workouts they have left in their life. But you gotta act as if it's the last workout you've ever had. And that's tip number 2. Treat every workout like it's your last, right? What would you do, you know, if it was You know, even you can apply it to like your last meal, right? Your last day, essentially, right? You try to do everything. You try your hardest. You get the most out of it. You would put all your blood, sweat, and tears into what you're doing. And in this case, it's working out, right? Getting ourselves in the best condition we possibly can through, you know, putting ourselves through that perennial pain and suffering, right? That can seem to happen, right? Because lifting a certain number of weight after a while, it's gonna make it uncomfortable, right? Your muscles are gonna get tired. They might even cramp up. And, you know, that's okay. That means that you're on your way to working better. And if you have that mindset of approaching your workouts, you know, like you're not gonna get any more of it, you're not necessarily in abundance of them, right? Although you wanna have an abundance mindset for other things, you gotta realize the scarcity of the amount of time that you have there. So make the most of it, right? Carpe diem or carpe gym, right? Make the most of your time at the gym, right? It's not, you know, people don't necessarily tattoo themselves carpe diem for no reason, right? Seizing things, seizing the day. It seize your time in the gym, right? It's gonna make you a monster, right? You notice those people when they're in the gym that think like that, right? You can see they're all focused. They're almost like monsters, right? Going after their prey, and their prey is that weaker muscle, right? They want to kick ass and take names and destroy the person they were yesterday, and, you know, constantly keep improving and getting better. And that's the whole name of the game. That, my friends, is tip number one, is to aim to be better than yesterday, right? Because not only is it great to try your hardest like it was your last workout, you got to remember, you know, that you're on a set path. You're on a track to victory. And, you know, you got to realize what you're doing, right? Who you were yesterday, and make those adjustments and make improvements, right? Winning teams do that, right? NFL teams, when they have a bye week, they make adjustments, right? That's why most certainly the winning percentages of NFL teams when they have a bye week goes up substantially, right? It's not necessarily because they have another week of rest, but they're able to study the other team, right? Those teams that do that most certainly end up on top when they play, right? They study the enemy. And for you, your enemy is who you were yesterday, not, you know, the big guy in the gym that you aspire to be, right? That other guy you see walking around that you almost either envy or you can even admire, right? You see them with their big gun, they look all happy, look like they're getting every girl, so forth, right? They are not your enemy. You are your enemy, right? You're only in competition with yourself and nobody else, because far too often what works for us can be completely different than what worked for someone else. And if you try what they did, it may not be the best for you, right? Our bodies are all built differently. We all have different things that we're naturally born good at, and, you know, we have our gifts and are almost like our curses, right? What we're not that great at, but we can continue to work on. So for someone, a particular type of workout can be better. Some people, high intensity interval training can be their best thing for them, while others may be CrossFit. Others, it may be different, like heavy lifting. Figure out what, you know, workout suits you the best and really go after it, right? Chase, you know, your success, right? Beating out who you were yesterday, or even when you woke up this morning, right? You felt sloggy and grimy perhaps, and you want to overcome that. So, you know, in order to do that, you gotta work and get better and improve. So, you know, without further ado, these are the top 4 workout tips that we, you know, thought of for you, okay? So you can go into the gym and get better, get faster, stronger, and better looking, right? Better looking body, base, everything, And that happens when you go to the gym. And, you know, you're able to do that. So, you know, as always, we say thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. And as always, good. Bye.